seem to be losing some frames on the go here. Is anybody watching? Can anybody tell me what the hell's going on here? Are we looking good? Are we not? Oh well, we're going to go in today and we are going to be doing stuff along the lines of building trebuchets and stuff. Because, you know, we need to kill some Kerbals somehow. Right, let's get on in here and do our thing. Obviously we're going to be playing on the Kollaborative Warfare save. Not the actual save itself, but on the mod pack. I think that's kind of going to be the best that we can do here. Let's get rid of a few things in the background here. I don't think building tanks is what we're going to do. We're going to go with the cinema thing. Continue. Never really know what my my URL is to point people to on here. It's not useful. It's not useful. Okay, we're just gonna take it quite chilled today. We don't really want to push the boat out too much too fast. Trying my best to make these things look good. Just gonna post up some adverts elsewhere so we can type all over the stream, and then you guys can just watch the KSC because you know. So. Going live right now. Making ways to kill Kerbals. That should be hopefully informative enough. I hope. Let's just make sure this goes to where I want it to go to. Yes, yes it does. And I even had a little bit of feedback from myself there, so that was good. We can definitely know it's working fine. There's one more place I wanted to come to, and that's in here. I really would like some sort of way of being able to watch my own, or at least the chat, being able to watch the chatter on my page. Let's try figuring out how this will work. I don't want to go there, I want to go here. Oh wow, we have to stop Facebook blipping. Facebook be blipping. Okay, let's come in here. Not the best stream rate we've got, but it'll do. It'll do. Making machine. Okay, that should hopefully be the last of the Facebook. So, there we go. Brilliant. Awesome. So, software going, everything's going. Let's just keep rolling. This is going to be the worst intro for people that are watching it on like YouTube afterwards. I'm sorry about that, guys, but you know, setting up streams takes a bit of going. It's my first real stream, so it's going to have to do, I suppose. Alright, the spaceplane hangar. I've been working on something already a little bit here. Somewhere in here we should actually have... Let's have a look. The problem with always doing lots of crazy stuff... tree bush, eh? There we go. This was a great starting place to go from, but it's nowhere near good enough. Should we... Warning, high encoding. I wonder what that means. Shall we give this a try? And I'll show you guys what I've got going here. So let's just launch it up. So we're dropping about 10% of frames, eh? I wonder what that's about. I should have more than enough RAM and stuff. Hello, random viewer that is watching. If you can drop a chat to say hello, that would be great. And I've got too many people in here. This is not at all what we're supposed to be doing. Right, so down here somewhere, in fact, if we only got 3 people in here. I bet there's not enough. I see what's happened. I see what's happened. Now you get to watch the beautiful times of my loading time. It's horrible. It's horrible. Right, in here. Just going to randomly fill it up with loads of people. Admin Curb. No, Admin Curban is not the one we want. We want either Tamty or Dunamay. Tamty or Dunamay. Should be nice and easy to remember. Should be nice and easy to remember. Getting a few warnings about the stream health. How does it look to people out there? I hope it's all alright. Seems alright my end, to be honest. So it looks like Tamty's going for the maiden voyage of this on the stream. We're going to come off here. Try and come around. We've got a ladder to make use of here. Definitely going to be making use of that. Alright. Oh, pushing it. It's a little heavy. We do have a lot of Kerbals over there, so maybe I want to do something about that at some point. But, you know, whatever. This is all pretty good. Let's pack this ladder back away. So, what we have at the moment... Oh, geez, wrong way. It's this one. Okay. Now, this is all carefully set up to be able to do exactly what I want to do. Unfortunately, it's not quite as big as I was hoping for. If we go up to full power and just go... Pow. Tamty, whilst getting a good amount of height, and of course this all completely destroying itself down there, we don't quite get enough height to kill her, which is what I'm after. You see that? That's terrible. So we're going to have to build a bigger one, I reckon. Very much a bigger one. Okay, well that should do. Let's revert back to... Ooh, clouds. Let's revert back to clouds. Okay, so this is the problem right here. Alright, we've not got enough leverage on the go. I'm wondering if we can put more arms on here. Definitely need to turn the position of this. Which one is this attached to? Do we have... the whole thing kind of just moved around at once. Let's... I don't know, if I select that, will that do everything? That will. Brilliant. Okay. Let's go for about this sort of length. We can take this off. No, we can take this off. Maybe add one more on, see if one more is enough. I should imagine we're going to have to go for 3 or 4. But I was having trouble with the weights of stuff before we got started on this, so I don't know, maybe this is the way, maybe this is not. Let's try a little bit longer. Yeah, let's try a little bit longer. Why not, mate? Why not? Yeah, that one. Hopefully that should be touching the floor now. It is. Good enough. Close enough anyway. Right, so in here, this strut, this hard point and strut configuration is the whole sort of key to the trebuchet. This is what holds it down until it's ready to go. Seems to be a severe not in the middleness going on here. That work. That should work anyway. Alright, let's give this a go. Let's save it, launch it. My biggest worry is that it's just going to forward flip. I mean, we were having this trouble there anyway. My second biggest worry is that the arm is just far too long. Far too long. But we'll see what's going on there. Alright, awesome. The new RAM making the loading times so much quicker. So much quicker. Look at the way that pulls up there. That's not quite what we're after. Anyway, Tamty, get out. Let's get you out and going. We'll go see if we can get you at least into the basket there. I love this basket design. It started off with just this little flap here. Unfortunately, when we got going with that, she ended up being thrown out backwards, which isn't great. I mean, as it is, she gets thrown out backwards. We're going to have to try and give her a bit less of a slope to get round. Maybe. Or slope in the other direction. There will be slope, but as to which direction, I do not know. Okay. This should go good. This should go good. Sweet. Alright, we're going to have to find out exactly how well this goes. Should hopefully... Well, the first thing it's going to do is destroy itself, but after that, who knows what will happen. We want to put all these together. Full pile. Go! If anything, she got thrown less distance. Where is she? Oh, there she is, getting all caught up and stuff. Well, that was certainly interesting. Should we try that again? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I'm thinking that we didn't get enough velocity up or out, or I went back to the spaceplane hangar, didn't I? Okay, well that's fine. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna try and rearrange all this so she can get thrown out a bit further forwards. Hopefully. Up and that might be a bit much. Let's try that. I'm not sure if she can get onto the ladder or not like that. It's probably going to be a good thing. Hey there, Sharky boy. How's it going? I see you over there in the chat. Welcome to the me talking to you live stream. We're trying to make a trebuchet here, if you hadn't figured out. Dear Leader has tasked us with the want of interesting ways to execute people. We have a lot of people in the Kerbal Collaborative Warfare that we need to execute. There's Dunamay, who very much gave away that he was scared of how this war was going. That's not good enough. That's not the way a true Cthulian expresses himself. We have engineers that were responsible for Tamti's strandedness. She can't reach this now, can she? Have to do something about that. Let's try this. Wow, I've just noticed how jumpy my stream is in the background. Let's see what this is. Wow, up until you made that comment, drunk Ninja Foxes, you didn't exist to me. To be honest, I didn't know you were even there. I am so sorry. I apologise for this. I am only as good as the technology allows me to be. Alright, let's try and get onto this. It's really not going to work, is it? Okay, let's come back and... See, I like the scoop, how much it scoops. But I'm not so keen on the way that we can't climb onto the ladder. Okay, let's try and figure this out. My centre of... My camera is pointed at such the wrong place. Let's come over here. This is what we want. Brilliant. So what we got? What have we got? I think what we're going to have to do is take this off. Figure out a way of doing it. Maybe flatten it down a little bit more and then have an actual another part coming up there. I mean, this is getting heavy now. Well, it's just not getting that heavy. A couple of structural parts. Maybe like that. Let's bring it back just a little bit. Not sure if that's good or not. And then we'll figure out how to put this on here. Maybe like that. I mean, this is going to provide a massive hook. I'm expecting her not to get thrown out of there at all now. Big intake of breath. Maybe not. I suppose the best we can do is just give it a go. Do I not get to extend this ladder pre-flight? No, it doesn't want to go. I wonder why that is. Alright, it's pointed upside down. That might be why. Try. Always the last set of buttons you press. I should really get used to using the gadgets again, but it's just... I don't know, my hand instinctively goes onto the Aswads, so I just kind of leave it there. Alright, let's save that and fly it. Doop. Boop. Boop. Anyone else find themselves just singing along to the Kerbal music? I literally can't help it. I'm here going like, I've got to think of like witty and intelligent things to say to the people watching my stream, and all I'm doing is kind of like boopity booping along with the jazz. Terrible, right? Terrible. Like we know Tamti is the one that is our test pilot on here. This, of course, is Tamti's hidden secret clone, because on the collaborative save she's out in the middle of nowhere. Thankfully no one's really taken much notice of her, so we should make up a plan for that. In fact, maybe if this stream continues going well, we will work on that plan after this, after we've made a trebuchet that can actually kill a Kerbal. Is this going to work? This isn't going to work. Okay. We can deal with this. We'll use the new climbing methods and stuff like that. To be fair, this is no longer so far off the floor that I can't grab the edge. I might be able to just... Yeah, this might work. Oh well. Good luck, Tamti. Hero of the nation. We will... Everyone is in awe of the things you get to do. Everyone's in awe of the things you get to do. Alright, let's reset this stage. I've got to really change that staging at some point. It's happening quite a lot. There's no need to set the SAS, but we're going to do it anyway. In fact, let's turn that back off because it might slow us down just a little bit. And that would be terrible. That would be terrible. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! She went somewhere. Oh, this is good. Is it? Oh, it's really good. Michael Bay, eat your heart out. Yeah, have it. Okay, so we're coming down for the explosions. I really hope that my PC's handling this well. Will we have death? No. Still no death. Anyone know why we're not killing her? Obviously, we're not throwing her high enough or fast enough, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. Should we go and have a look at the fallout, the destruction, the death? I mean, there appears to be a lot of purple bits over there. I mean, we've got 100 meters to run at terrible frame rates. Can we speed it up? We can. We can speed it up. ×3, hey. Oh, things are blowing up. These are the reasons why we don't really do any time acceleration during Kollaborative Warfare. Because, wow, like death, doom, destruction, the lack of abilities to climb, things just disappearing. Wow. Something I really got to see if I can check. Can I change this here? Video and graphics, texture quality, no. Half res, no, that's not what I want. It's the land something or other. Okay, we will go back at some point. One of the things I need to do is change my terrain detail. So I've been told. So hello to the 2 silent people that are watching that won't talk to me. I don't understand why you don't want to talk to me. I mean, me? I'm lovely. Why would you not want to talk to me? Wow, this is taking some time just to go over and see 2 bits of wreckage. I want to know exactly what's left as well, because obviously a lot of stuff has been destroyed, but like how much of it made it through? I'm not expecting great deals here. I think what we might... Oh, look, there's a bit over there. Oh, wow, look at it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll spin around here and we'll zoom out. And this will give us a view of what's going on here. I've had to use this quite a few times in Kollaborative Warfare just to try and get the right target selected and stuff like that. Oh, wow, look at that. Well, structurally it's a mess. But I think we did alright. Should we go back and play with it a little bit more? So what are we saying there? Longer arm or a different scoop? I definitely feel like we need to make this bottom bit a bit more secure, but I just really want to get this working. Maybe we can make it a bit further out, put another line in. Let's try that. Let's see what happens with that, and then we're going to start playing around with the scoop to try and make it brilliant. Oh, look at that. Maybe something like that. That should be good, right? Why would it not? Why would it not? So that's going to stay there like that. Let's pull this one off. It's all about pulling stuff off, right? And then we're going to do this. Hopefully the structural supports aren't on there. Getting better. Let's have another one of these. And if we could just... Oh, it clicked outside my screen. Why would you do that? Just pull back. Like that. Okay, brilliant. Hopefully. So you reckon she's going to get up there? Well, we'll leave the ladder on just in case. Just in case. No, very true. If you make a big mess in KSP, that's definitely done right. Though, I'm looking to kill her, so that would be the way to do it. This is turning into a bit more of a beast of a machine than I thought it would be. Maybe a ballista is more in order than a trebuchet. I mean, look at that flex. I mean, we want that up more, really, don't we? We want it nearly vertical, so we can just go. Whoom. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. If this goes badly, what we're going to do is put a real short arm on it, or make a second save, put a short arm on it, and see if that works. Second vehicle save, not second world save. That would be silly. Why would I do that? Okay, so with this. Whoa, what's going on? Gotta love it. It's probably something to do with the way this is not centered on properly. I just kind of threw this together, so it's not going to be great, is it? In fact, you know, this is terrifying, death-defying stuff. Yeah. It's what it's all about. We'll switch back. Which button do I press? Not that one. This way. Always trying to figure out which way round. I didn't sort out the staging either. Always trying to figure out which way round. Got to press the buttons. So it's that one to go to Tamty, that one to go back here. Okay. Right. So again, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, she's dead. We definitely did what was expected of her. Maybe the scoop's just a bit too scoopy now. But that was good. That was good. So, target achieved. Most definitely target achieved. Alright, so this one... Alright, let's see if we can change that scoop out. Let's see if we can change that scoop out. Are we thinking opening the box a bit more? I'm thinking opening the box a bit more. Alright, so let's pull this one maybe like that. This is going to become a game of very small changes, isn't it? Alright, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. The worst thing that could happen would it be... I don't know, it just kind of like throws her out sideways. The best thing that could happen is it destroys everything around it and throws Tamty so far that she dies. That's kind of what we're looking for here. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm hoping you guys are looking for the same. On the moon. Oh, what a great idea that is. I don't have hyper edit on this save. I mean, we could just take it to the moon. Do you reckon we could just take it to... Should we try and take it to the moon? I'm not sure if we could even get it off Kerbin, to be fair. I might try that in a sec. Might try that in a sec. Right, Tamty. Apart from a little bit of stumbling, she seems to be in place. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna switch back somehow. Switch back. Still not much in way of leverage on the go here. If anything, this is now pointed even further down. Alright, so let's just pump it up and go, right? What more do we need? There we go. That is almost exactly what I wanted. She's got some height. 223 meters in the air. Yeah, just sticking engines on it. But blatantly, that's how we're going to get it to the moon. It destroyed itself, but... Oh, Tamty. She's made of resilient stuff, isn't she? I mean, you know, war will do that to you. War will do that to you. I wonder how far we'd throw her. Like... At the moment, we're making sort of 200-300 meter distances. On the moon, I reckon it'd be quite a distance. I don't know. Where's its centre of mass? Should we try and figure this out? Let's have a look. Boom. Oh, that's nearly perfect. I just need to move it to the centre a bit more. No wonder it tips forwards. So we need more arms. That's what I'm hearing here. More arms. Or we just throw a rocket under it. Let's see if we can do that. Of course we can do that. We've got all the stuff available that we need. Now you're going to see my absolute horrendous system for going through and searching out bits. Okay, so we'll go with this one. And definitely just kind of stick it to the bottom here and throw it into the middle. Actually, no, we don't want that. We want... Not that one. Maybe this one? This one. Yes, very much this one. Okay, we can just throw it in the middle now. Do you think its centre of aerodynamic drag is going to be good enough? I don't at all. So they're back there. Let's move this one up here. Alright, awesome. Looking for some fuel tanks to throw underneath it. Maybe this one? Yeah, look, centre of mass, straight down the middle there. Maybe what we want to do is just move this forwards, smallest amount, to bring it into line there. And that should, hopefully, be good enough to lift it. What do you reckon? I doubt we're going to make... I don't have the Kerbal Engineer installed on this, so I would know for definite whether it was going to make it or not. So this is good. I have a feeling its centre of lift, yeah, look, miles off. Probably more to do with the way this is twisted out than anything. So let's try and put this where it belongs. Like this. Something like this. Let's turn that on. Definitely want to get it as close to central as possible. That will do me, I suppose. That will do me. I don't like the fact that it's got a definite way of lifting. See how it's lifting in one direction there? Perhaps what we want to do is give it more fuel. Let's turn this on here. There we go. That's what we really want, is a nice nice symmetrical lifting body. There we go. Perfect. No lines going from the tanks to the engine. No, that's something we need to do. Up here, the fuel tank's not in the. There we go. Fuel tank's not engines. And then the biggest engine we've got. I'm sure it'll be here somewhere. I'm going to go through every single tab just to find the engines. These not particularly efficient, are they? But we're not looking for efficiency. I mean, who looks for efficiency when they're building stuff to go to the moon? I know I don't. Any guess on the Delta V for this craft at the moment? I have no idea. I have no idea. No, I don't want that. It's heavy. It's heavy, 221 tons. I should imagine most of that is the fuel. I don't care that the command modules are facing the wrong way, the hatch obstructed, landing gear. None of these things bother me. I just want to know whether we can get it to the moon or not. Actually, to be honest, the thing I want to know is whether we can get it up in the air. I don't think we're going to, especially as I have forgotten to put anything approaching fins on the rear end of this. But we've loaded up now, so we're going to give it a go and see what's going on. Efficiency is definitely overrated. Okay, well, we're just going to go up like this. I don't see any reason to hang around, so let's go. Whoa, wobbles. Maybe some struts would have been useful, but you know what? I'm already impressed. We haven't just immediately turned over and nosedived into the ground. But I feel like that is still quite much on the cards. Look at our wobble. If we just kind of point like this, I'm gonna say, hey, point at your prograde, and maybe we'll make it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that this would explode almost straight away. The one thing that I'm noticing is it's not exploding. So, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe what we should do is, with all those Kerbals over there somewhere, make up some sort of target practice. I mean, we're turning fast. Nah, according to my nav, but we're all right. We're okay. We're all right. Look at the size of this thing. We're actually getting this up into like some. Oh, there we go. 300 meters per second. We've spun out. Well, it was going to happen, really, wasn't it? It was. Oh, did I hit the stage? Thought I said stop firing your engine. Well, brave Kerbals. Here we go. It's all over. We could probably get somewhere off of this engine. Should we try it? Did it just disconnect? Because it doesn't look like it's staged at all. Yeah, it did. It just disconnected. That's rubbish. Alright, let's see what. Oh, let's see how fast we can get this spinning before we hit the floor, right? How much fuel do we have? About that much. That's going on. Yeah, with the flying trebuchet, my friend. You know, that's how we operate in the Kollaborative Warfare. Wow, well, 6 kilometers is going to be a very long way to fall, especially towards the water. But I think we're doing it at a good speed. 100 meters per second, 150 meters per second. It's going to get there. Wow, is that jittering in the background my problem? I can see my video is stuttering and starting. Are you guys getting that as well? I might have to try and clear my internet line. So we'll see what's going on with that. Alright, we are coming in for our final approach now. Do you think we're going to put down anywhere near nice? No, let's at least try and save Tamty, right? Oh dear. Well, she doesn't even have a Vanguard on, so we're going to toggle our EVA suit and start flying. Go on, fly! Put out our rockets. No. Oh, Tamty. See, I keep telling you, Tamty cannot be killed like this. I don't know what it is about the girl Kerbals model, but they just don't. Well, not only do they not float very well, but they also smash into the floor very hard, and bounce. I first spotted this during my career mode. I got out of a vessel, fell down the wall, and it just, yeah, fell down the crater wall, and she just wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop. Anyway, that's the flying trebuchet. Is that the flying trebuchet? I don't think it is. I think if we put some massive delta wings on the bottom. There we go. Let's try 4 of these. Oh, we can't do 4. We're not in the rocket bay. Yeah, we only get the thing. So let's do that. Pop these on the same place on the other side. Do you reckon that'll keep me aerodynamically stable? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I'm not sure why we're trying it. Because why not, obviously. But, nah. Not impressed with the amount of black screen I have when I'm streaming here. Really got to try and do better than that. Though I am told quite often that it's not just me. All Kerbal players face this problem. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, obviously, is try and get Tamty into that whilst we're flying. Right? She is my immortal warrior. You're right, drunken ninja foxes. She definitely is the one that just keeps coming back for more. Keeps coming back for more. It's amazing. That's why we're leaving her out in the field. I mean, she'd be no good to us in our at home. Let's try and I don't know. I'm trying to make my way over towards the east marker over there. It's not great. It's not great. I'll be honest. I kind of wish I'd put a docking clamp. That's the one. A docking clamp, a command port, anything that I could like take control with at that point. Right, we're hitting the 300 meters per second, and once again, everything breaks. Everything breaks. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a real shame. It really did just rip itself apart. Look, the engine flew off and everything. Going up with quite some speed, 10 kilometers or so. Wow. But no, I don't think it's going to make it. Anyway, let's get back to what we're actually supposed to be doing here, shall we? That, of course, if you are joining me just now, is trying to kill Tamty Kerman. Doesn't necessarily have to be Tamty. We might try and pull the other guy out of the other pod as soon as we figure out exactly who it is. Who is that in there? He's in Dunamay. Well, as it happens, Dunamay is the person I am trying to kill like that. So I think we're going to use him. We're going to use him here. See if he actually dies. See if his model is a bit more robust than I thought it was, or less robust than I thought it was. Loading screens. This is one of the reasons that I'm a little bit about doing collaborative warfare all the time. It's just the sheer amount of loading time we have to go through. It's one of the reasons I quite like games like Alien and Minecraft, stuff like that. Loads up in no time. No time at all. Alright, let's try this. Let's get on it. Okay, Dunamay Kerman, our news anchor, man of the moment, is going to try and see if he dies. See if he dies. Powering up, everything's in the same stage. Go! No, wrong way. Well, he got thrown into the floor pretty hard. Oh, will you look at that? This is why I play Kerbal. Look at it. Brilliant. Alright, well that was actually a lot better than I was expecting it to go. I would do it, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Do you reckon we can make the arm longer? Should we try it with a longer arm? Wow, we've been going for nearly 40 minutes now. Thought we'd at least have the trebuchet design nailed by now. Obviously, I'm just not quite as good at medieval warfare as I thought I was. That's a shame. Maybe what we need to make is a ballista. Sort of fire them out along a rocket sled type design. That sounds no. That sounds pretty good to me. We'll try that at some point. We'll try that at some point. Because of course, not only do we have to kill Dunamay, but we also need to try and kill Tamty, who we have discovered today has a ridiculously bouncy hitbox. Is it a hitbox? Collision mesh model, character model, I suppose is more the thing. Alright. Wow. It's literally just like trying to launch myself from a stack of noodles, isn't it? Oh, it looks like a stack of noodles anyway. It is all long and spin. Oh, look at this. We can just kind of walk on. Okay, this is good. I like this. I like this a lot. Still haven't figured out exactly which buttons I need to press to make this work. I just cannot believe it. Though that is a running theme of mine, not being able to press the right button. Boom. Yeah, definitely too much scoop on that bucket. Too much scoop on that bucket. We'll try and let him out a bit earlier. I love this though. Maybe this is a method of propulsion that we could be using elsewhere. I don't know. I don't know. No one else died though. Alright, let's revert the flight back to spaceplane hangar. Alright, so we've decided that the bucket is the problem. Well, I have decided that the bucket is the problem. So let's try pulling this down this way, and that might, I say might, be enough to flip him out that way at the right time. This is what the next sort of 10 minutes is going to be, is trying to figure out Carbidite. Yeah, no, that's exactly what Tamty's made out of. Carbidite. Love it. Okay, this should hopefully be a bit more controlled. I don't like how much this bends down straight off. Maybe, has anyone thought about making a little right angle strut up there? I might try it. I might see if it's any good, because as long as it's pushing in the right direction, it'll work. It's all about angular momentum, right? So it should work. It should work. Oh, it's so nice being able to run around at like close to regular speed. I know we've got all those guys still loaded. That's my crowd scenes for stuff. And I'm not putting them away because it takes so long to put them all out that just no. So it's this one to get going. We're going to fire Duname backwards this time, because why not? Alright. Big build up. Go! Well, that was definitely close to what we're going for. I think the ladder is the thing in the way here. And that is going to give us problems, because suddenly everything's going to be out of line again, right? Let's try it. Let's try it. That's all we can do is try. So I'm noticing how many frames I'm dropping per second, and I've got a feeling that most of my problem here is actually to do with my internet connection, because everything else seems to be working fine. Not sure what I'm going to be able to do about that. My upload speed is about 200 megs short, I think. Which is annoying. I'm going to have to get onto my ISP and be like, hey, this is what I do now. Help me sort it out. Stuff them, right? But you know, that's what you get when you pay next to the cheapest prices available on the planet. Okay, let's do this. Maybe there? A straight up throw? I wish there was an easier way of trying to arrange things sort of in game. Like going through this loading screen every couple of seconds. It's not really the thing we're going for here. Okay, so definitely not Tamty. So just to let you guys know, this guy here, he's the one I use as my dear leader model. I should really rename him at some point, right? Maybe give him a custom skin if that's possible. I know with the texture replacer, which we don't seem to have here. Maybe it's only available on the KSC page. Yeah, we should definitely give him a random skin. Completely threw myself off balance there. That's silly. Okay, so bit more of a bucket scoop. We've got rid of the ladder. This should hopefully bring us to the situation we want to be in. We can but hope. We can but hope. Oh, he went through. He glitched through. I don't know if that's slowed him down or not. I have no idea what speed we're going. Yes! Oh, we have achieved it. We're going to try it again. We're going to revert him to launch and make sure it is not just a fluke, but something that we can actually do repeatedly. But I think we might actually be finally there. Finally. Hopefully. I don't know. Let's revert it back to the launch and see what happens. Well, my stream health is saying it's good, so, you know, as a test, I think we're doing alright. There was definitely a lot of jitter to begin with. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, but we're trying our best. Trying our best. Right, one last try, just to make sure that this does actually work, and then, I don't know, we'll figure out something. Maybe make it a bit more sturdy, give it a bit more base to hang off of. I think we can go for the next sort of 20 minutes or so. Trying to ooh, there we go, brilliant. Alright, let's try this. This way? Yeah, this way. Full pelt, go back. Well, not sure what I think about that. Yeah, battering ram's a good idea. Guns on the nuke, yeah, guns on the nuke on the end. See, I'm a little bit worried about these nukes coming in on the Collaborative Warfare because all my bases are relatively close together. Can we come out here and have a look? So, as you guys know, I've got sort of this area of the planet. And if you look, I've got bases that are so close together. That worries me because if we come around to, I don't know, let's say Agon Arches to pick someone at random, there is no way that I can drop anyone, a bomb on any of these and still come out on top. Even up here on Tapes area, it's just everything's so sparse. Ooh, hello, something else exploding. Something else exploding here. Well, yeah, that was that. What's that over there? Oh, just broken stuff. One more time, just for the good luck, just to see how bad it gets. But yeah, those nukes, they worry me. They definitely worry me. Not sure what I'm going to do about them either. Like, 'cause flying to the moon, setting up an ore base, making sure the ore base is protected, these are all things that don't really worry me. It's just the explosive radius of those nukes. The fact that they're going to be able to take out 2 of my bases when there's not a chance that I'm going to be able to do anything like that myself. Given sort of the whole sort of last turn disadvantage I've got as well, it's starting to stack up. Plus the fact that I just have no idea what I'm doing on this sort of thing. Oh well, a backwards. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of think that's better. Bop! Wow. I think for my video, I'm gonna probably take the best compilation of deaths from this. It was definitely a good one there. I'm not sure how we can keep this on the floor. If we had Kerbal attachment system, I'd be using harpoons and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. All right, let's revert back. So I'm thinking a few structure in order, definitely just to keep it bulked. Stuff like, hang on, let's get them out. Anyone else think of any other ideas that could go to make this a more impressive looking machine? Or just a little less bendy would probably be a good idea. Oh, that's just a bit too long. So what we'll do is we'll go to this. That'll hold that in place, hopefully. And then from the top of here, we can go up here and hold that in place. So somehow, everything's got out of line with this. Like, I very much used symmetry the whole way through. And things are just not going as well. Alright, that looks like it'll hold everything. I just don't get it. I understand that this central arm's going to be out of line because there was no way that I could attach it to one or to attach it to the middle of both. It just wasn't going to happen. Alright, this is looking good. I think what we'll do is we'll save that as that. And start thinking about how we can maybe make a trebuchet. Not a trebuchet, we've just done a trebuchet. A ballista. Do I want to shoot people with the ballista, or do I want to shoot the people from the ballista? That's a question that needs to be answered. Alright, let's load this up new. What are we going to start it off with? Well, as always, do we want this to be a bolt? No, if we then put a load of structural stuff on here, where is it? It's not that. Somewhere. Structural fuselage. We'll put a couple of these on here. Oh no, that's the wrong button. The thing that I'm thinking is, how do we make it throw it forwards? Like, we've got a load of robotic stuff that we can turn up. Ah, yes. Alright, I've got an idea. If we start with a stack separator, well, not a stack separator, a radial decoupler, pop that underneath. If we can just zoom in enough. Somewhere like there. And then we'll put a rail for it to run along, or at least a rail to hug it. So we'll start off with something like this. No, I think what we want is something like this. And if we get in nice and tight, pull this up like that. Okay, I kind of like where this is going. We'll do this here, and then what I'm going to do is have, say, these structural support panels, well, we'll have these, if I can figure out the buttons to press, doing something like that, so it will hold it in a channel. No, that's far too high, because we want to be able to have little flippers on control. I will show you what I mean by that in a second. I've put the wrong symmetry mode on. That's why I've got my fingers in totally the wrong place. Totally the wrong place. My girlfriend always complains about that. Right, moving on. Just try and get these hugging this. Oh, it's not. It's really not doing very well at the whole symmetry thing recently, is it? Let's turn this way. If we can put it on the end here, we should be able to just, yeah, like this somehow, somewhere. Let's get in and have a look and see what it looks like. Oh, that is terrible. Who put this down? Blind fish, something like that. Okay, that looks good to me. We will do that. If we can just straighten them up, we'll have a way of holding it. I'm not expecting great things from this, it's got to be said. It's just going to be a rough proof of concept design if we can get it to work. Might be a bit front heavy. Let's just carry on pushing through, and we'll put some struts on the end to hold it all together. I mean, blatantly, how else would we do this? So let's go there to there. And that should be supportive enough. I hope. Both? Well, fire a person at people. Oh, that is genius, mate. Yeah, I think I might go with that. Okay, the next stroke of genius that needs to happen is we need to put a set of arms on here. I think I'm going to go with tail booms because they just look sturdier, right? I love these tail booms as well. They look amazing. Like that. And can we... No, not that way. Can we do this without ruining... No, it will ruin it, won't it? Okay, maybe we won't be using these then. So the plan that immediately comes to mind, do this, use these to hold it out. Yeah, about there. That looks good. Pull this side down. Maybe back a bit. Okay, now I want to put a couple of rotatrons on here. Like that. We can make sure they're facing upwards. That's good enough. That's good enough. Now hopefully if... It's a big if we put this on here, facing that way... It's not going to be anywhere near long enough, is it? Tell you what, I'm going to do this. Oh, it nearly works. Nearly works. Back like that. And let's just put a little bit of lengthening tube on the end of here. Do you think this will fire it off into the distance? I don't. I think we're going to have a massive smash up. But let's turn all the speeds up on these to as maximum as possible. Is this literally the max? No, look at that. 10? 10 sounds good to me. Let's try that. I have no idea how quick that's going to end up being. We'll turn the acceleration up to 10 as well. Oh, 11. Why not? One higher, eh? Okay, I now need to put a load of power on this, which thankfully, is pretty easy to do. Somewhere in here. Now, I always have trouble looking for the RTGs. There we go. We'll just attach a load of these to here. Not that way, this way. And these two purposes. Not only does it give us power, but it also acts as feet. So it should be all good. I'm hoping. Okay, that I think we're ready for a test drive here. Let's, no, I don't want to. Ballista. Like that. Okay, save it and go. Oh wow, I've noticed the streaming's gone bad again. I wonder what that's about. How's everyone experiencing this? Particularly Drunken Ninja Foxes, you've been here for the longest. How's the stream going? This is, as I say, my first stream, and I'm really trying to find out how viable an option it is. Oh, will you look at this? Alright, well, we're here to try it, so let's try it. We're going to stage. That makes it separate. And then this doesn't have a control unit, so it won't do anything. Alright, well, we learned something today. We learned that Steve can't think in many bits. Wow, okay, let's go back. Okay, so underneath here we need to try and put a couple of probes or something like that. Something that will just give it a bit more power. Let's go for full hog this one. Down here, mate. There we go. And that should... Oh, look, it's attached weird. Why would it do that? And now it's back there somewhere. There we go. That's what I want. That is exactly what I want. Alright, okay. What was the other thing we noticed that wasn't working very well? This is not very well supported. That was one of the first things that was going on here. So we'll go from this to here. Do you think we could put another one in? Maybe from the bottom of the Rotatron? Though this, many times, has been the thing that actually ended up destroying my spaceships. That's good enough. Save and launch. Thanks very much for the feedback, mate. That's something to look into, obviously, from my end, but it's good enough for me for the moment. Okay, so we will stage. I love that little jump there. Come back, and let's see if we can use this... Oh, wrong way. But that's kind of the thing I was looking for. It's a dancing man. Well, there we go. We ran out of power. Should we just stuff the ballista and play with more rotatrons and girders? Wow, that was amazing. Well, yeah, anyway, back in here. The good thing is that the struts connecting the rotatrons didn't make everything blow up. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of open this up and invert all these. Now, I know I could just push the other button, but I have this massive habit of pushing the right directional button. So I'm just going to try and allow my habits to actually be useful. I think this is another time when possibly the... I think this might be another time where the... I don't know what I was going with that. Should we just see what happens here? Right. I don't have... Well, I know why I don't have. It's because we're not on there. Okay, brilliant. Here we go. So let's try that again. And launch. Close. Close. Not quite as fun this time. I wonder why it takes so long to go back the other way. You see how... hey, JP. Glories. And Dude Geominer, you've been around for a while, mate. So, we did end up... We did end up with a thrown projectile of some description. It just wasn't quite what we were going for, was it? Alright, let's try this again. We're going to revert flight to the space hangar. I'm not quite sure how we can deal with that. Not quite sure how we can do it. More importantly, I'm not quite sure how we're going to deal with the fact that this gets thrown around so heavy all the time. I really thought that would do well at lining up. Perhaps what we want to do is put some wheels on the bottom of here so that it's held up a bit. I know this is probably going to lead to more death. But let's give it a go. Oh, you know what? This might actually work. These are my new favourite landing gear, by the way. I've been using these a lot on Kollaborative Warfare. Do you reckon that'll work? I don't really, but let's give it a go. That's not what I wanted. Let's press some buttons. Use this. So we want it pointed down. It's not going to work like that, is it? Let's point it down like that, and then like this, and then use. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the use of the engine. I knew that like just putting an engine on the back of here would at least give us the look of something that did well, but I kind of wanted to throw it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just maybe this is one of the restrictions that I'm putting down on myself that's probably going to end up not being adhered to. Looking for some landing gear to go on the front, well not landing legs to go on the front here. Perhaps these ones. They're always just so bulky. Maybe 27 of these. It's about the only way they're going to support the amount of abuse they've got to take. Always the last one we press. This. I swear it changes what the WASD do sort of every time you look at it. Okay, this looks like something that might be useful. We're going to start with these extended. Maybe this will work better? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, let's try this. First off, let's see if... Yep, that's good. It's being held up where I want it to be held up to. I'm going to spit it out. And then, if we can... Go! Oh, did you see that? Oh, it kind of works. Oh, that kind of works, doesn't it? Look how far it's going as well. Also, what's going on back here? Maybe we could build something that functions like a water boatman. No, this is just never going to stop. It's got its own power with it. Oh, that's great. I really feel like I want to build something using this. Can we make it swim, do you reckon? Is that a thing that will happen? We appear to have twisted off a lot of the stuff here, but this is great. This is just going to keep going, isn't it? There's nothing going to stop this. Can we turn it over? Is this a thing? I don't think we can. I'm trying to use my control. I'd like to look down at the roll here. It's just not going to roll, is it? Oh, we could possibly pull up like that. Maybe like this. No. It's all right. Well, that kind of works. I'm not sure how we can make this more effective. Perhaps put some wheels on the bottom of the projectile. Seems like a bit of a cheat. I really wanted to launch this a bit of a distance. Maybe we can make these scale up. And then, yeah, we'll make both of these scale up. And we'll launch it down. Try and give it enough clearance. Obviously the key here. Like that, maybe? I don't know. I feel dubious, but it should hopefully work. I don't know. Oh, of course I'm going to kick Penguin's ass, but first I have to deal with the fact that Agonarch got the jump on me one round and has been destroying so many of my targets that so many of my vehicles, sorry, that all I can do is try and sort them out. Everyone needs a walking tank or a mech. Shh, don't talk about mechs. I'm working on one, but I don't want the other guys to beat me to it. Just don't talk about mechs. Oh, something blew up there. What was that blew up? That was only one of the RTGs. We're alright. We're good. Let's start with a separation, and now hopefully we're going to come back and nestle into that. Look, just like a crossbow. Honest, just like a crossbow. We're going to come up here. Full pelt go. Not quite as impressive, I don't think. Not quite as impressive. That first one definitely did it. I'll see you later, Jay. Sorry about the buffering. I think the time of day doesn't help me. Actually, to be honest, I think with this semi-success, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, guys. I will see you next streaming session where we're going to build a plane that nukes every base on the planet, according to Jimmy Kaiser. Anyway, I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!